Hey bookworms, we are going to do our pirate hat. I thought this would be a fun one to do next just because it starts off quickly with the pirates. So here is our pirate hat. I've already traced it on, did all of that. I'm going to set it to the side so I have it. I've taped off the edges. I'm going to do a like color wash, and I'm going to use my gouache and just a paintbrush, which the paintbrush I have sitting here has glue on it because I like to ruin my stuff apparently. Oh my goodness. A bunch of my brushes are messed up. Okay. I don't know. Alright, this one's good. So I'm going to, actually, yeah, I'm going to use my water pen and then I'm going to use my big brush, I think. I want to do, I'm going to just, I think I'm just going to do a brown. So I'm just going to squeeze some water onto the brown there, let it sit for a second. And then I got a deal on the Amazon Prime Day. I wonder if any of you did. All right, so there. Get some of this. Huh. Well, that is like going on way darker than I was expecting. I should have wet the paper, I guess. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Now that's almost too much. I'm overdoing it. Actually, that looks sort of cool. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna grab my heat gun and dry that really quick before it seeps under my tape. Pull this off. Might have to darken. Well, I'm going to be using. So, did I tell you what I got? I don't know. All right, so Amazon deal. I've been wanting more Prismacolor. I'm like hooked on these. So I got a 24 pack because I didn't do the huge one because I actually like blending the colors to create new, but I felt like I still didn't have quite enough with my 12 pack. So now I got all these. And I don't remember what the original price, but I only paid $17 for these, which is pretty good for Prismacolor, I feel like. But the way they blend is just so beautiful. So anyway, oh no, look, I got paint right there. Didn't realize I did that. Bummer. Oh well, it's all right. We'll live. Okay. Anyway, I got it on this side too. I went a little crazy with that. Okay, so the pirate hat. There's some colors that I'm like really wanting to try. I just got these in the mail. So this one's called Rouge Tuscan Red. Okay. So let's see how red it actually is. It looks like a brownish red, yes. Okay. So I'm going to get my hat drawn back on here. Brownish red colors will be really pretty. I had to try these out, and you guys appreciate it. I could show these pencils to my husband, and he'd think I was crazy, so I know you all like them. This is, I know I'm not a big brand name, I think I've said this before, brand name, like, because I like to try so many things, brand name supply person, but I love these pencils. And I looked at options for possibly like a cheaper comparable ones, and I really didn't feel like when I looked at the reviews that there was many that were comparable. So if you know of any cheaper options than the Prismacolor that you would say is like the soft what they call them, soft core, I think is what how they refer to them. Yeah, soft core. Similar to that, I would love to know, because I'm all about budget, but I didn't want to take the chance because I am super impressed with how these blend. And I never liked colored pencils until I started using these. So, not to sell you on them hardcore, but they are really cool. They blend so differently. Alright, so you can see I'm like shading. It's darker and lighter. How I'm shading the hat. And then I'm going to use my white or a lighter brown possibly to blend in there a little more. I'm going to actually use a little more color. I do have my blender pens too, but honestly, for some reason, I still really love just blending with the colored pencils themselves than the blender pens. I feel like, okay, I like that. Now for the edge, I'm just going to do a dark brown. I like to take my art supplies with me when I go places too, especially like on vacations and stuff, or like small trips. So that was another reason I didn't get the big, because I really sat and debated a long time about getting the bigger kit, but I didn't want to have to worry about packing it and carrying it, because when we go to the ocean, I actually sit out there and like paint and draw quite a bit. Me and my kids both all do. My kids like to do it too, because we are like hardcore beach people, and this book is getting me excited. We usually try to go to the ocean once a year, so we're lucky to be able to do that again this year. And me and my kids are real big beach people, especially when we go on just vacations with just our immediate family. We sit out there all day long, and we even pack lunch if we need to. And like me and the kids sit and paint, and we all read. My kids bring books, my husband brings books. We all love it. So I hope you guys have time to find something this summer that where you can just like truly relax. Let me know what you do. I'd love to hear about it, like what your thing that you do to relax. Ours is definitely the beach. That's why we try to make it a priority each year. But I know the beach is not for everyone. Okay, so there is that. And then, I need to get over here too. All right, I'm really liking this so far. Here, I'm gonna leave the colors I used. Okay, and then, so what I'm doing is just getting all the outlined pieces out first. So that way I can blend here in a little bit with more color. All right, so I'm gonna do a red bandana. Hopefully this gives me enough contrast with that reddish brown hat. We'll see. Okay. Oh, almost forgot the tie. Okay. And then the feathers. I think I'm gonna do, let's see, what colors do I got? I have dark green. I'm gonna do a dark green. Some tropical birds here. this color. Put a little more shadow. Okay. All right. So I'm grabbing the lighter brown. I'm gonna start blending. Or layering, I guess. So I'm just gonna add I'm going to leave some gaps, and I'm going to go back in with my white pencil here in a second and blend those. So there's that. And then I want to do, I think I'm going to do the same brown actually. Blend some of that into the hat as well. All right, let's see if this is getting the way I want it to be. All right, so here's my white pencil. Look at how beautiful that blends. It's so cool. Okay. That's neat. It really makes those colors come out. Go through my white pencils so quick though. Alright, so I'm going to pull out my blender pen. I want to see, I haven't used it in a while. Looks pretty dirty. Let me make sure it's not, yeah, got a lot of blue on it. So it's a very different look. That's pretty too though. It keeps the colors more true, I feel like, with the blender pen, because it doesn't mute them out like the white does. I still like the white though. Hopefully I didn't just ruin that, because I just like changed that up right in the middle there. Nope, okay, we're good. I like it. All right, and my sharpener, let's see, where did I put that? There we go, I definitely need that. So I do use a Prismacolor sharpener because these lids are so soft. I feel like I would hope that it would help better than just any old sharpener. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start blending here. And I'm gonna grab my brown and add some more of that. So this is the lighter brown. I'm just putting a little more color in. Grab my marker again. Let's see what happens. I don't feel like I can tell a big difference now. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to my white, clean my lid off a little, and blend this. I'm gonna clean my lid off again by just scribbling it on my paper towel, and then I'm gonna get the, actually I wanna put some more green in here first. I'm gonna throw a little yellow in there as well. Actually, yellowish orange right in here. I think that would be cool looking. And grab some more of this dark green. I feel like I need a little more shade on my feathers there. And dark green again. All right. And then I'm going to use this dark brown red for more detail on my bandana. And then I think I'm happy. All right. It's all right, Huckleberry. Quiet. All right, my doggy might bark because I think I hear a motor or something outside. All right, there is our pirate hat. I look forward to seeing your guys's. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. It's so cool, so fun, great summer read. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.